What's up, YouTube? Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I'm Bella, and today I wanted to talk to you about my tips and tricks of what I did to get through a 17-day water-only fast. So if you're interested, then stick around. Let's get right into it, shall we? Okay, guys, so my first tip is to do your research. I must have done about, hundreds of hours of research online, reading books, watching videos of fasting, water fasting, just fasting in general, for health and healing. And so I felt like when I had a problem arise, I automatically knew what I needed to do. I didn't need to seek any, information outside of myself, other than praying, of course, for what it was that I needed to do next to make myself not feel like crap during this process, because it gets really hard. You could suffer from headaches, nausea, vomiting, dizziness, muscle spasms, cramps, being jittery, forgetfulness, confusion. A lot could happen, heart palpitations. So I wanted to make sure that I completed this as correctly as possible. So I did my research. It would be good for you guys to invest in some books on fasting, to start following some YouTube channels, join some Facebook groups for support. It all helps, definitely. Like I said, when anything happened, when I started to feel a certain kind of way that I couldn't handle, I knew automatically how to fix it. Another tip that I can give you guys is to utilize social media for encouragement, for inspiration, for knowledge even. But that shouldn't be the extent of your knowledge. As I was saying, you should have books, you should watch videos. They even have fasting documentaries. There's a new one that's on Amazon Prime. You have to pay for it, but it's worth it, I promise you. You can watch that. They have a lot on YouTube, actually, and they have lots of people with firsthand real experience that can inspire you, that can show you how you can change your life through fasting. And I'm just one of those people, and I'm late as hell to the game, as you can see. But get your inspiration and motivation wherever you can, because it makes all the difference. That, in conjunction with a strong why, will be the only thing probably that see you through to the end, other than having like a strong sense of, like, a strong mental capacity to overcome whatever kind of physical feelings you may have, any kind of physical like detox symptoms, because headaches aren't fun. Not having any energy isn't fun when you have to go to work, when you have kids to raise, having to cook food for your family when you're not eating for almost a month is not easy. So it's going to take a very strong reason to get through this. And my reason was the history of disease in my family, and the mortality of my family at a young age, and middle age, and before middle age. And it's like, I'm not trying to go out like that. So my why was like, I want to live long, and I want to live well. I don't want to just live. Like, I don't want to live with allergies. I don't want to live with diabetes and have to prick myself and test my sugar and do all this other crazy stuff. Like, I don't want to have to deal with that. So it was, just do it. Get it over with. Like, 17 days in the grand scheme of what a year is, or in the grand scheme of how long my life is and what I've been doing to my body my entire life. Yeah, like, it was just do it and don't complain about it. I complained a lot about it. Like, if you didn't watch my video, I complained a lot about it. But I still knew I was going to do it. Just like, do it. Another important thing that I had was, it's like probably one of the most important things that I've used, because this is the only thing that I used every single day as I felt like I needed it. And that was these 0-calorie electrolytes. They're called Light Show, that I picked up from Amazon. And it has 0 sugars, 0 calories, nothing artificial. And you can see that in the back. It has the very necessary minerals that we need. If you could zoom in. It's not going to show you. Oh, there we go. Okay, it has magnesium, sodium, zinc, chloride, potassium, and sulfate. Now, Magnesium, sodium, and potassium are the three most important that I know of, because people are usually generally deficient in those minerals, and they can wreak havoc on your system, your adrenals, your immune system period, and your adrenals if you do not have the proper amount of these minerals in your body. And so it takes really just a little tiny capful in a liter of water, and or you can put it in a small amount of water so you can intake it faster. But yeah, it doesn't take much. This lasts me a pretty long time because I only take 1 serving a day. Only in the beginning, when I was urinating a lot more frequently than normal, that I have to take maybe 2 a day, and that might have been only 2 days that I did it twice. And like I said, it has no calories, so you don't have to worry about it breaking your fast. It just makes me feel really, really good, and like I can get out of the bed and actually do stuff and not just want to sleep around all day even though there's no food in my system. So this was very, very important for me, you guys. A lot of people use Himalayan pink salt, but that's just sodium. It doesn't have the magnesium. It doesn't have the potassium. If you're low in potassium, you can experience heart palpitations, like really scarily. You might think that your heart's about to leap out of your chest. That's not something you ever want to experience. Without magnesium deficiency, you have the jitters, headaches, dizziness, like anything that keeps you from living your best life while you're fasting. I feel like this helps with it. Like, honestly, I could not do a fast without it. So yeah, light show. Okay, another item that I took, you guys, is sea moss. And I wasn't going to take it because, you know, people like to say if you're taking herbs that it's not a clean fast or what have you. And so I was like, I'm going to do a clean fast, you know. But I was like, it's not about my ego. It's not about if I can do this without any supplementation. It's just about healing myself in the best way that I could. And because it was about healing myself, that's why I added the sea moss. I'm following a lot of health groups on Facebook and Instagram, so I usually get the information that I need. Like, I'll keep coming across something, and then it'll make me just say, okay, why do I keep finding this information? Or why does this information keep finding me? Excuse me. Why does this information keep finding me? And it's usually because it's something that I need to implement into my life, into my lifestyle. So with that being said, I already had these because it's called sea moss. I already had these sea moss capsules because I had a lot of issues. It's good for your thyroid, and it's good for your lymphatic system, and it's also I believe that it keeps you full. I don't take it for that, but that's what they say. It's a side effect, like bladder wrack keeps you full. So this might have been one of the reasons why I was full. And I saw something that said it was good for thyroid. And as you guys know, if you watched my previous video, that my right thyroid was actually swollen. And so I was like, oh, well, maybe if I take that during my fast, it'll help with the swelling. And now I'm not sure which one did it, but my swelling went down in my thyroid. And I was taking these sea moss capsules. And I lost hella weight still, like even more weight than I thought I would. So I don't feel like my fast was compromised in any way. I said all that to say, you guys, do what you need to do to get through the fast. Like, so what's worse, not doing the fast at all, or doing the fast and taking your supplements that you need to get through it? That doesn't mean have diet soda during your fast because it has 0 calories. I'm not advocating that. Please don't take what I said that way. But this is a herb, and I feel like it was healing my body in the absence of food. So yeah, I would take these again when I do another extended fast for sure. Okay, so that reminds me, people say the same thing probably if you ingest apple cider vinegar, but it is allowed on a fast. It says it right on the container that it's 0 calories. There's 0 calories, and you're really only going to put 2 teaspoons in your water. I only took it once a day. I didn't. Some people, you can take it in the morning. It will help you with your burning fat, like, because you're already burning fat. You can burn even more fat if you take apple cider vinegar and you're exercising during your water fast. By exercising, I just did walking around my neighborhood, like for a half an hour or an hour. But some people work out during their fast. I'm not that type of person. Or at least not yet. But the reason why I added apple cider vinegar, because I wasn't going to add this either. But then I stumbled upon some pertinent information during my research that this is actually good for like GERD and alkalosis. And I suffer from low stomach acid. A lot of people suffer from high stomach acid, but I actually suffer from low stomach acid. So this I was using to replenish my acid at night before I went to bed. I would just put 2 teaspoons in some warm water and just sip that like a tea, and I was good. Like I didn't have problems with it feels like acid reflux, but it's not. You might have to look it up to see the difference, because I've learned this, but it's a lot to explain. So if you want to know, you got to look up the science for acidosis and alkalosis. Acidosis is high stomach acid. Alkalosis is low stomach acid. So anyways, I was using this for that. And like I said, it's good to burn additional fat. If you are doing this for weight loss, you can drink it in some warm water and then go for a walk and burn even more fat. Hell yeah. Like, you might as well utilize this time for all that you can. Like, for everything that you can utilize it for, get everything out of it while you can. So don't be afraid of supplementation. Because, well, so long as it's the right supplementation, it's what you need for your body. Like, it's not a one-size-fits-all. So I'm not advising you to take all of these products because that's what I took. I have reasons. There's a method to my madness for all of these things that I've done. So yeah, just do what works best for you, because I'm by no means a doctor. I'm just telling you guys what worked for me. Okay, another tip that I have, you guys, is if you're drinking out of the same bottle like I was drinking out of my 1 liter bottle, because I try to drink at least 3 to 4 of these a day, is to switch up your glass. Like, it's still going to taste like water, but you'll feel different holding it. Like, one day you can have your water from a wine glass and just be real fancy with it. Or you can even switch your regular water for some Perrier, which is carbonated mineral water, and it's 0 calories, and it will not break your fast. It's just for something different. It's because, you know, we're used to that. If it's going to help you get through your fast on track, then I say do it. Because what's the alternative? Oh, I'm going to do this really strict fast for 21 days or however many days, and I'm not going to have any additives. And then you make it to day 2, and it's like, oh, my head hurts so much. I'm so nauseous. I'm so hungry. I can't do this. So why not just add the supplements or what have you and actually make it through the fast? Also, what I wanted to say was, I almost forgot something really important. This is going to be TMI, and it's a little bit, you know, embarrassing, but your girl did not, you know, do number 2 the first, I don't know, 5 days of my cleanse, and I was just not feeling it. I was just like, I wasn't eating anything, but I just didn't like the fact that I didn't eliminate anything in 5-6 days. I was just like, this is unacceptable. So I did water and coffee enemas. Now, they have a lot of information on YouTube on how to do them, and of course your girl is going to be making a video on how I do mine. There's a lot of information on YouTube on how to do water and coffee enemas, but if you guys want me to do a video, I'm going to post a video soon, but if you guys want me to do it faster, then just let me know down below in the comment section if you want me to show you how I do my coffee enemas and water enemas. But yeah, definitely do water and coffee enemas during your fast if you're not eliminating properly, because that stuff can't stay in there. Like, if there's parasite die-off, you're going to get sick from it, you're going to get nauseous, you're going to get headaches from it. You're going to get headaches from it, and you don't want that. So you want to get all that stuff out so that it's not festering in there until you eat again. Yeah, so I believe that's it. Wanted to keep this video short and sweet. I hope you guys can take something away from this video. I hope something I said resonates with you and will help you get further along on your water fasting journeys. Peace and blessings. Until next time.